about the job Kevin Stefanski did? I mean, I don't have a vote, but if I did, I'd have a hard time not voting for Kevin Stefanski as Coach of the Year.
I'm sure I will echo a lot of folks that you asked this question to in Cleveland, that it could not have been more impressive to take over a team with as much baggage as Cleveland has and the franchise has, especially with recent head coaching hires and 20 years of playoff lapses. And it's just that alone in a normal year is enough to make this job difficult. To take what Freddie Kitchens kind of left behind and sculpt it into something pretty fantastic and almost borderline magical, to take this team to 11 wins for the first time since 94 and make the playoffs and win a playoff game for the first time since 94. Like, it doesn't, I don't know if there's enough words to put into play for what he was able to overcome with so much, like I said, historical baggage and so many things at the beginning of the year. And I know everybody was dealing with them, but there were not many new head coaches dealing with a new GM, a new thought process, a new building, essentially. Head coach all the way down to the personnel assistants, all of them new, and not even meeting some of his players until 2 weeks before the season. And listen, like I said, I know it was hard for everybody, but there's no doubt if you look at the historical nature of this year and the job that he was able to do as the only head coach new to his position to do what he did, especially make the playoffs and then win a playoff game, snap that playoff issue, and almost, I get Patrick Mahomes is out, but they had him on the brink of going to the AFC Championship. It's just really impressive. He's a really and seemingly impressive human in every aspect. His leadership, his personable approach, his practical and even-keeled nature, just a pragmatic guy who you really can get behind. And it's just, I think there's this misconception that all coaches are great at the NFL level. Well, that's not the case. I've seen some situations where personality traits derail guys and too much bravado and too much hubris, that it just doesn't work for any number of reasons. It just doesn't work. And it's not always, it's not always a job that you see people hold on to for a long time. Maybe there's 10 coaches in the NFL that last a 5-year period. It's a high turnover profession for a reason. And you hope you can find the right people at the right time who have the right mannerisms, the right belief system, the right approach, the right leadership traits to lead not only your players, but to lead your organization from a coaching standpoint, from a front office standpoint. And you just feel great about that. And you really feel great about how Kevin managed to work every angle of this season as a first-year head coach. And nothing's guaranteed. We know that. We know that in any given season, things could fall apart, but you have no reason to believe that with the level of leadership Andrew Berry provides and the level of leadership that Kevin Stefanski provide and the way those two work in lockstep, that there won't be a really bright future for this organization. And I just can't. I wrote about it a couple different times throughout the year. You just can't say enough about Kevin's job and how well he led this team through so much adversity.
Yeah,